Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, so we're here for Tarot Tuesday. I was just making sure my mic was on. I think I'm still traumatized from March when I did a whole video for March. Was over 30 minutes long and I got done and there was no audio. And I was like, oh, that whole reading. So thank you for being here. Welcome everyone. Those of you watching on the replay, those of you watching on the live here with me on Tarot Tuesday. So good evening, Maria. Good evening. So I just wanted to start with a little bit of an update. So the past 3 years have been really, really tough. I will be 55 this year. And back in my generation and my mother's generation, menopause was not talked about. And I was having some real health challenges right around, well, let's see, it's 2025, so 2022, 2023. And it was concerning. It was concerning enough that I went to the doctors, and I don't go to the doctors. Hello, Morning Star. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The testimonial for IET. So I did energy healing, had been doing energy healing work, but there was things going on in my body that my body wasn't working in a sense. My was really struggling. And so I went, and the first thing they wanted to do was rule out MS because just the way my body was kind of not responding to me. And I'd been out of perimenopause for about a year at that point, and so you go from perimenopause to postmenopause. Like there's no in between. Like you're either just ending that part of your life, or you're in it, right? And when you're in it, it's post, right? You've had menopause because you're out of it. So there I was, and so they send me for a brain MRI to rule out MS. I guess there's some markers in your brain that if you have MS, they're there. And so that was a little scary, a little concerning. And about that time, for those of you who know me and have been with me for a while, so thank you for being on this journey with me. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, Tracy. I also ended up with physical custody of my granddaughter. So I had a lot of emotional challenges going on at that time also. And now I have a toddler full time, right? So health concerns, and now I have to be busier than I've been in a decade, right? So it's been a journey. It truly, truly has been a journey of me trying to not be terrified that I've got a disease, and making sure that this little person has everything she needs, and also helping her mother, because the goal was always to be a very temporary piece of that puzzle, to just not extend it any further than we had to. And oh, hey, cliche. And I honestly thought that would be actually a shorter window than it was. But it's okay, because as of last month, they're back together, and I got all clear for the brain MRI, and now we are doing hormone replacement therapy. And is it controversial? Yes. Would I rather not be doing it? Absolutely. But do I need to do it? Absolutely. So I wasn't sleeping. My joints hurt. I've been having issues with my shoulder, with my nerves. I thought maybe I was diabetic because my nerves were jumping all over the place, and I was having nerve issues, nerve pain. It's been a roller coaster, guys. So now that I'm turning 55 this year, and we've just started, as of today, the hormone replacement therapy, I'm hoping, now that things are getting quieter in my own life and I'm feeling better, that we'll get back to business. And so if you've not been to my website, just know that I do have events coming up that are in my area, and I also have virtual events coming up. So if you're someone that's looking to, thank you, Tracy, that was really sweet of you. If you're someone who's looking to step into your own psychic ability, intuition, medium, channeling, whatever you want to, however you want to use it. That is coming in June, the virtual, and then in September, we will have the in-person. Both of those, seating is limited because there's more of you than there is of me, and I want to make sure that everybody gets their own. We're all on a journey. We're all on our own individual journey. So now that the health crisis scare seems to be figured out, and everybody is doing well. So thank you for all the prayers that were sent my way during that period. I truly appreciate it. And that crazy, chaotic situation. So this Saturday, I will be in my office at 188 Genesee Street here in Auburn, Suite 117. For those of you who want a mini reading or mini empowerment session, $40 for each. You can have both if you want. You get two separate sessions at 20 minutes apiece. But the empowerment session is an IET empowerment session. Takes it'll take 20 minutes, where instead of laying on the bed, you'll actually just sit in the chair. But it does help you to balance, and it also does give us information about where some things need to be tuned up, helped. So the empowerment sessions are really good balancing sessions, and really helping to clear out and balance the chakras that we will be getting to, which are crown, third eye, causal, throat. So if you're someone that's really experiencing blockages in any part of your life and really feeling like you need help, those empowerment sessions can help. And then also, and they're really good also if you've been wanting to do an IT session, but you weren't really sure if it was your thing or what it was all about. That's getting the 20-minute empowerment session can also help with that. And then I will also be doing the mini readings, intuitive guidance sessions for 20 minutes. So that's on Saturday. And then in June, we're going to start the 6-week course, which is going to get you all the foundational information and practices that you need for, again, either your own intuitive journey or sharing your intuition in whatever way you want to do it, whether it's card readings, whether it's mediumship readings, whether it's channeling. So that is going to be in June for 6 weeks, 12 seats available, and that's live on my website to gain access to. I'm looking forward to it, to gain access to. Thank you, Tracy. So Morningstar said, good. The IET session I had with Melissa helped me in many ways. Her healing gifts are profound, and I knew I was being healed by the angels and the IET techniques. So thank you for that. And then Tracy says, my IET was amazing. Learned so much. Thank you. I would highly recommend. So I truly appreciate it, guys. And now that I also have the Empower Me Now coaching package, which includes integrated energy therapy sessions that will also pull in Reiki and the angelic color healing as needed. Those will be pulled in as needed. So working with Archangel Metatron on top of the 9 healing angels with integrated energy therapy. And if you want more information about what integrated energy therapy is and more testimonials, head over to my website, melissallwatkins.com. All that information is there. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update about me and my situation. And hopefully we're going to continue on the road to recovery, all of us. Me personally, health-wise, and I'm looking forward to it, guys, because I'm ready. That was one of the things I said in my session this morning with my doctor. I love what I do, and I haven't really been able to do it in the way that I want to. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to business. All right. Oh, thank you. All right. So let's get started. Let's get this party started. All right. So all the links are in the description box, guys. Especially for those of you new here, just finding me, welcome. Especially now that we're just on YouTube. So all of you YouTubers, thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing and subscribing. Please hit that subscribe button. I truly appreciate it, because then I can go live on YouTube once we get to 1,000. And boy, it just feels like we're close. We're close, guys. So, all right. All right, so we're going to go up here and we're going to start with Maria. Welcome. Maria, who literally is in my backyard. It's on the other side of my backyard. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It was so nice to see you last month, so I hope things are going well. All right, let's see what we got for Maria. Oh, and I just hit a card. Let me see what this is. All right. Okay, so let's see what we got for Maria. And I got to get back to making YouTube videos more regularly too, guys. Just so much I got on my in my plans. So just really looking forward to. She said it should take about 2 weeks for the full effect, but already my shoulder feels better, and it's been like 6 hours since I took the medication. So I think this is what we needed. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, here we go. 3 of Ariel, Maria. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Yeah, working with others in a cooperative manner. Honestly, Maria, that's what I'm feeling. Like the question that I think you're posing to spirit, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like, what should I do? Right? What should I do? Because I know that your life has changed. I know that, your time is now your own. And it's like, what should I do? And when you're so used to having such a regimented schedule and you're so used to also kind of being there for others, it's hard. It's hard to step back and say, okay, what do I do now? I'm kind of at loose ends. I don't really know what to do or what I want to do. And then Spirit's saying, do what you love. And if you're really not sure what that is, I feel like it's time to kind of discover that, right? Try different things, if you take a class and it doesn't, take a couple of classes and it doesn't really jive with you, move on to the next thing, right? So, looking for free classes, looking for groups, looking for just things in the community where you can go and, maybe do it for a few weeks. And I know in the fall, like BOCES does like those adult learning classes, that's coming to mind. I know there's groups that meet at the library, that's coming to mind. Like if you're really having a hard time, like, I don't know what I love, right? This is your time. This is your time to discover it. It's your time to lean into whatever you want to lean into. This isn't a time to worry about others or what they need or what they want. This is your time. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like there's a bunch of like clocks and clock parts on this. And I'm really feeling like this is your time to discover what makes you happy, right? Yeah. Where do you want to fly? Where do you want to soar in your life? I want to pull one more card for you. I want to get something to go with this. I want to pull one more card for you, Maria. What else does Spirit got for you? Nine of Gabriel. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. Let's send prayers to Maria's cat. Yeah, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Yeah. So I do. I feel like Spirit is asking you. Oh, Tracy, that's so sweet. From the IET, my daughter and I have come back together. Oh, that's a miracle. That's definitely the angels. That's the angels, guys. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. So do what you love, stay determined. And if you love, you love your cat, right? So taking care of your cat right now. I feel like this stay determined is about stay focused on that, because that fills up your cup. That fills up your heart. All right. But also stay determined on focusing on what it is you want for your next chapter. Okay. But yeah, prayers to you and to your kitty. All right. So sending you lots of love, honey. Cynthia, I'm not having any technical difficulties my way. So I don't know. I'm sorry, honey. All right, Johanna. Johanna. Let's see what we've got. Welcome. Welcome. If I'm not mistaken, you are in the warm weather, and I'm so ready for it. I've turned my heat pretty much off, and so I have a electric fireplace in my living room that I use. So I use that today, but I'm just ready. I'm just ready for it to be about 20 degrees warmer, this 50s and high 40s and low 50s. Like, I'm so over it. I know you all are. I know I'm not. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. But so yeah, let's pray for this northeast to break open with some warmer weather. Maybe you can bring it home with you for us. All right, Johanna, perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. And then the other card that you got was keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success, genuine. This is the King of Gabriel, generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Yeah, it just feels like keep your eye on the prize, but you may have to look at things from a different perspective, that they may not be going in the way that you want. And, whatever the challenge is, because I've also got the 5 of Gabriel here saying, you're not going through your challenge alone. So whatever that challenge is, I really feel like Spirit is wanting you to try to come at it from a different perspective, but also making sure that you're not getting caught in the kind of in the toxicity, right? Look at the big picture, right? Try to remove yourself from the drama of whatever the situation is, and pull yourself out of the drama and kind of look at the big picture. Like, what do I need to overcome this whole thing? What do I need to move beyond this whole thing? Because that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that Archangel Ariel is coming in to say, like, help is nearby. Help is nearby, but negative thoughts bring self-fulfilling prophecies. So if you're kind of like skewing your perspective to the victim or lack mentality, then that unfortunately is what you're going to manifest, right? So I feel like Spirit's coming in and being like, okay, let's look at this from the macro, right? The macro level, and all of the micro. What is it that you really don't need to buy into? You don't need to be a part of. How can you kind of pull yourself back so that you can do what you need to move your situation in a way that's going to allow you to overcome the situation without kind of like stooping down to their level? We don't want to do that, right? We don't want to do that. Yeah, you need to be the queen. You need to know exactly what to do. And that's staying in your integrity, right? That's surrendering to the divine. Staying in your integrity and surrendering to the divine, because help is nearby, and all you have to do is call it in. All you have to do is call it in. And so whatever you're getting caught up in that just doesn't serve you, that's lower vibration, let it go. Walk away. Let them be right? Because ultimately you're going to be in a better position anyway. So I hope that helped you. Thank you for being here. Oh, hello, Annette. Welcome, welcome. Oh, good, Cynthia. I'm glad everything's worked out. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. All right. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Let me just, I'm going to roll over here. I'll be right back. Because you guys know, who've been here for a minute, when I get going, so does the nose. And now that we're coming into allergy season, so I did buy my local honey, and I am trying to thwart most of the allergies with that. So we brought our tea up. All right, let's get these Let's get these. All right, there we go. There we go. It makes me so happy that you and your daughter have reconnected. I'm glad for you. Because really, with integrated energy therapy and any healing modality, really, energy healing modality, like the energy is your innate energy, and spirit's working with your innate energy. You're, in a sense, healing yourself, right? I'm literally facilitating. And so for the small part that I play, I'm so happy that things are turning around for you. You had two that wanted to come out, and they're both Archangel Michael. Wow. All right. So you definitely are working with Archangel Michael right now. He is protecting you, which, interestingly enough, the card that came out, I think I did a reading on Easter Sunday, the morning of Easter Sunday, and at the very tail end of the video, if you didn't watch the whole thing, I think it's like 7 or 8 minutes. I did show you that the first card that I got was spiritual protection, armor of God, and that's what I'm feeling for you, Tracy. Like we all at this point right now, in these energies are protected. So the things that you're going through, just know that you're protected. The things that are challenging you or the way that situations are changing, just know that you're protected. Because Tracy, I also got, there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer, and review all the details. So this is the card that really makes me think of that Robert Frost poem. The two roads that don't converge, or anyway, you got to make a choice, right? You got to make a choice which way to go. And the card that came out with it was also Archangel Michael, the world, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So yeah, it's like you're being guided to make the choice that's actually going to take you on the new road, a new cycle. There's been some kind of ending, and it makes me feel like, you've had an ending with the distance between you and your daughter, and now this new cycle is the two of you reconnecting and your life becoming fuller with that reconnection. But whatever you're going through, whatever you're overcoming, whatever it is that you are wanting to move away from or move into, whatever that's looking like for you, you are protected. And that is what I really felt when I saw both of these cards, because it's Archangel Michael really in that position of overseeing what's going on so that he can swoop in there and help you when the negative forces want to get in there and muck up the works. They're not going to be allowed to. So and that's for all of us. That's all for all of us. In this time right now of this ascension and the new earth and the frequency of the planet, the frequency of the light workers raising, things are changing for all of us. And I know that the negative dark forces, evil, demons, whatever you want to call it, they're not letting go easily. They're not letting go easily. And so for some of us, we're having these really difficult challenges thrown at us that are really coming out of nowhere, but it's because they're really trying to hold on to their hold on our fear and our grief and our anger and all those lower frequencies. And so I really, it was interesting to me that on Easter Sunday, the resurrection, whether you're Christian or not, right? Christ consciousness coming through and letting us know that we are protected as we move forward and make the choices and decisions that we want to make in these new energies. So there's a message for each and every one of us tonight. All right. So Miss Cynthia. Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. You're welcome. Yeah, and Johanna said, "Wow, wonderful message you brought through. It all resonates with me. Thank you. I'm back from Florida, and I brought the sunshine with me. Awesome, perfect. I'll take it. Welcome, Annette. Welcome. Yes, she said the IET gave me a new sense of awareness, which, interesting. I was just actually on a call or before this with someone that I've been working with for a while, and whether you want to develop your intuition or psychic ability, that is one of the side effects or benefits, however you want to look at it, of integrated energy therapy, because you're in such connection with those 9 archangels. It is such a beautiful energy, and we are going to be working on raising your frequency. And so between having felt their energy and then lightening your own energy, making you energetically lighter, you're able to feel, see, hear, and know that connection more than maybe you've ever done before. So it's one of the reasons I'm still completely enamored with that modality, because everybody I work with just has such profound change in their life, and I get to be witness to it. And it's the angels. It's you, your higher self, and the angels all working together to get you to that frequency that you deserve to be at, and that you came here in this lifetime to be at, in receiving, in manifesting, in love, in purpose, whatever it is that you're seeking. So, Cynthia, welcome, welcome, welcome. I might have to take off my jacket. It's getting warm in here, which I always get. Oh, thank you, Tracy. That's sweet. When I get into spirit, so they're vibrating at such a fast pace that I tend to get warm when I'm doing readings, especially for an extended period of time. All right, Cynthia. I keep waiting for it to show up. It hasn't shown up. Oh, there it is. Actually, let's take that one and let's take that one. And I think I want that one. Oh, okay. So you have Raphael coming through quite a bit. And, that doesn't completely surprise me, because I know you're also going through a little bit of a health thing yourself. So I hope you're feeling better. But the 10 of Gabriel is out. Gabriel. There we are. Gabriel's back. So I feel like Gabriel is definitely showing up for you. And they're asking you to ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. So I feel like what you're trying to create or step into as part of your purpose, it may feel overwhelming, or it just may feel big, right? So they're asking you to maybe work with others, because it's time to follow your heart. It's time for you to really lean into following your heart and looking for the magic in life, because it is time for you to become your most magical, authentic self, is what I'm feeling. So calling on Gabriel for direction, for the right people, for the right situations, for the right resources, really working with him to help you to step into this purpose of communication, right? Really kind of getting your story out there and getting out your because there's so many, women out there of your experience that, need that connection, need that like-minded. For those of you who don't know, I put out a video, I think maybe about a month ago now, that was kind of going through light workers based on their generation, based on their, I don't want to say age, but age group. And so we went from the baby boomers all the way to the generation alpha, which are the babies that are here now. So, oh, no worries, Cynthia, no worries. So that's what I'm feeling for you, honey. That, so yeah, if you haven't checked out that video, it was interesting when I got that download. I was like, oh, I guess I'm making this video because this is interesting information. And I think sometimes when you're of a certain generation or experience, it's really helpful to know that you're not alone, especially if you feel like what you've been through is big. And how could anybody else experience that kind of a thing? So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, cliche. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. I know that you're going to be in my area, I think this weekend also, so welcome. Oh, you got 2. Archangel Ariel. Oh, 10 of Ariel. There's so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding fit. Yeah, it feels like this 10 of Ariel is really bringing you in this it's like the culmination of hardship, the culmination of obstacles and challenges or lack, right? It feels like you're really stepping into now a more safe and secure, solid foundation, whether it's financial, family, friends, networking. It just feels like you're coming into stability. Yeah, because it says that it's time to make the decision. It feels like there's something you've been going back and forth on, and Michael is coming in to say, you know, you just need to make the decision. And sometimes when you're in that limbo state of not making the decision, that's the hardest part. Honestly, it's the hardest part. Once you make the decision, then you know exactly what steps to take, right? But until you make the decision, you don't know what steps to take. And so over analyzing the information or situation is not going to help. You've got to get quiet. You've got to listen to your higher self or your spirit guides, because they're nudging you in the right direction. And they're letting you know that whatever that direction is, whatever you choose, you are coming into safety and stability. You are coming into success. How you get there is up to you, but ultimately that's what you are going to be stepping into very soon. I feel like this is not far off. I feel like this is like now. And it's like you're the one that's in your way because you just won't make the decision. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here, honey. Oh. um so yes, I'm now doing events out of my office. So definitely keep checking out my events page, cliche. And feel free to join me if you're able to. All right. So thank you for being here, honey. You're welcome. All right. Hello, Annette. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. All right. Let's see what we got here. Please hit the like and the subscribe. It really does help me to get out there, And hit the alarm bell if you want to know when I do post a video or go live. Oh, you're welcome, Cynthia. All right, cliche. You had 1 fallout. Oh, Annette, I'm sorry. Oh, Annette, you got 4. And since you got 4, we might get the 5th. Let's see where this goes. I think I'm feeling the 5th. As always, those of you watching on the replay, those of you watching live, if something I say resonates, remember, Spirit is always going to bring through the most beneficial message for the most people. So if I'm saying something to someone and you really feel like, wow, that's hitting my situation, yes, that message is also for you. All right. So I'm going to do this lengthier message and take what resonates. So Annette, thank you for being here. The first out is the Knight of Ariel. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So I feel like this being watched over by someone kind of, I'm going to be honest with you, Annette, this Knight of Ariel card, I've pulled it many times. I've had this deck for many years. Being watched over by someone, that line, this is the first time it's ever jumping out at me. So I do feel like you've got a crossed over loved one that is around you, that is really trying to communicate with you. It feels, I'm definitely feeling maternal. I'm feeling a female grandmother type, someone who is very much a domestic baker, laundress. I feel like this is a couple generations back. She's making me feel very 18th century or homesteader. And I feel like that's why the laundress was coming through. Like she did everything. She had to take care of everything. So I'm definitely getting this energy of homestead. I'm kind of seeing her in front of a very small structure, and she's got her wash tub out and she's doing the laundry. And across from her is a pen. And I feel like small animals. I feel like chickens, maybe a duck, donkey. I'm feeling like smaller animals. It doesn't feel like horse so much, maybe one horse, but it feels like a lot of small animals. Pig, I'm seeing a pig, a milk cow, butter churn. Yeah, definitely like homesteading kind of a situation. And I feel like she resonates with you because she has also been in situations with men, partners. It feels like she had a very challenging husband, very demanding husband, very strict. It feels like it was his way or the highway. And she kind of lived in this walking on eggshells kind of an energy. And I feel like one of her purposes has been to come through to kind of help you find your power, your voice. Yeah. Okay. So 6 of Michael, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. So yes. So basically these cards are coming out to say, and this person who's coming through for you is coming out to say that you've made it. You've made it. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't stop. Keep going. That you are powerful. And the next card out is the High Priestess, powerful psychic insights. So I feel like you're getting these psychic downloads that you may either be dismissing or they're so subtle, you just kind of keep dismissing them. Didn't I just say that? Okay, so that's coming through. That's definitely coming through from your spirit guide. So yes, they want you to know that the psychic insights that you're getting, that you need to trust and act on, that you are protected, and there is now going to be relief from whatever it is you've been going through. And so they want you to stay determined. They don't want you to give your power up to anyone. That these psychic insights are definitely leading you to the new. The thing with the psychic insights, it feels like they're bringing you messages that maybe are not comfortable, right? So it's time for you to get uncomfortable in that the direction that you're needing to go in is going to be different than what you have experienced before. So I feel like you've had precursors, like you've had similar situations, but they didn't work out for whatever reason. And what I'm hearing is those situations didn't work out because it wasn't the right time. And so now you're going to have things kind of coming back to you that are going to feel similar, whether it's relationship or job or where you live. It's something's going to feel similar, like, oh my gosh, I've already done this and it didn't work out, right? It wasn't the right time. So I'm feeling like, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the same person or the same job, but something similar, right? Something similar. So I just want to get the last card here. Yeah, Archangel, yeah, there it is. Archangel Jeremiah, new beginnings. That's what's going on in that. What you're going through. You're starting a new life, you're finding your purpose, and you're having a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So call on Archangel Jeremiah to help you with this new beginning, because again, there's going to be something, some flavor to it that feels like I've already done this, I've already been here, it didn't work out. Why would it work out this time? And why it's going to work out this time is because it is now the right time. That's what I'm getting. It is now the right time. So where it wasn't the right time before, now it's the right time. And the other thing that I'm getting is, as you go forward and make these new decisions and go in these new directions, right? It's because you're also protected. So that's why it's also going to work out this time. The resources are going to be there. Your needs are going to get met, right? The people that you surround yourself are going to be supportive. So that's what I'm getting for you, honey. I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. And again, for the rest of you, take what resonated. All right. That came through really fast, guys. Holy cow. All right. I think I'm going to say Orion. I don't know if I'm saying your name. It's either, I wanted to say Aaron, and I'm like, Aaron isn't right. So I think it's Orion. So thank you for being here. Welcome. All right. Oh, Annette, I'm so glad that resonated, honey. Thank you for being here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So with that being said, oh, I'm so glad that resonated, honey. I'm so glad that resonated, because she was coming through really powerfully. She was coming through really powerfully. All right. Let's see what we got for. Let's see what we got for you. Let's see what's here wants to bring through. The Emperor, Archangel Uriel, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this feeling that you're starting something new. I don't know if it's a business or if it's social media. Something you're passionate about. Absolutely. I'm also kind of getting this energy around like either music or writing, like something very creative. And the Emperor is coming through, and definitely call on Archangel Uriel as you move forward to help you with it, because I am feeling like this is your moment, is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like your Archangel Uriel is coming in and letting you know, like, this is your moment. Yeah, let's pull a card to go. Oh, I got one ready to go. Hold on. 7 of Michael. Yeah, here it is. So there's a better course of action. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So I feel like there's something that in the efficiency and the stability, like that's this is what you're building. This is what's going to build you the stability. And so I'm really feeling like, again, you're protected as you move forward, but you've got to move forward. And I feel like that's why Archangel Michael is coming in. Like, make the choice to move forward, like go forward. And if you've got to take baby steps, take baby steps. If you got to go forward and still, maintain what you got going on, that's okay. This isn't about dropping anything. This isn't about a radical change, but this is about you really dropping down into your heart and saying, okay, it's time for me to start, right? It's either start writing a book, start writing music, start writing, or start creating. But it is. It's and the other thing that I was getting with that efficiency and stability, for some reason, it was feeling very contractual. So I almost feel like if there's a contract involved, to have that like maybe looked at by someone else. Um, Not that it's a bad thing, just making sure that it's a fair thing, okay? I don't know, for some reason, I was feeling some kind of legal contract. So I don't know if you're building something with someone else or someone signing you with for something or signing you up for something or I'm gonna be working with you in some way. Anyway, whatever it is, if there's a contract involved, please, 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 have someone look at it for you. All right? So, thank you for being here. I hope that resonated in some way. I appreciate it. So yeah. So, whew, all right. So now what I'm going to do, I think I've gotten everybody who is here. And if I haven't, please feel free to comment again if I missed you up above. But I am going to actually pull some cards for all of us from the Christ Consciousness deck, which the Armor of God card is from. This is the Amanda Ellis Self-Mastery Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull cards for all of us because I really haven't pulled cards for the collective in a while. I know I did a mini reading. I think it was last week sometime. So I'm feeling like, oh, awesome. I'm loving your altar, rebuilding mine after a year. So excited. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Actually, I just kind of rebuilt mine. I actually cleaned it up a little. And for some reason, I keep thinking I need to change these pictures, but I can't. They're here. And I think it's because this is the rise of the divine feminine. And those are obviously divine feminine portrayals. So yeah, I don't know if I'm just going to put them on the wall. But thank you. I appreciate that. And then we have the grid here with the Merkaba. So we've got the Merkaba from Archangel Metatron, and we also have the representation of Archangel Metatron's cube. So that's my connection to Archangel Metatron, which if you've been with me for a while, you know I've been connected with him for over a decade now, channeling him in different ways. So thank you. All right, so I got 3 cards for us, and so I'm going to check that out. Interesting. All right, so general message for all of us, Catalyst and Soul Contract. So the first card out is Judas, which in Christianity, he was the betrayer, right? But this card is all about your soul contract and catalyst. So what I'm really feeling is this is a time. This is a time. And we're coming through, it feels like portal after portal after portal, to be honest with you. And I feel like today is a portal. Or not today. No, 2 days ago. Easter. Easter was a portal. Yeah, Easter. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. Easter was a portal. So for some of you, or all of us, I'm hearing, okay, soul contracts. Soul contracts have either expired, they've been rewritten, or they've been fulfilled. All right. So you'll have to kind of tune into that for yourself to kind of see where you land on that. But that portal is really making me feel like that was the catalyst to the change in your soul contract. I don't feel like any of us light workers at this time that are here on the planet, that our soul contract is intact to the soul contract that we came in with. There's been too many changes. There's especially right around, I'm hearing 1987, when we had the harmonic convergence. It really changed the game, is what I'm hearing, for all of us in some way. And so you'll have to kind of tune in to see where your soul contract is. But what's happening is you are in some way being relieved of your suffering. So for those of you that came in with soul contracts of suffering in some way, you are going to suffer here to atone for some karma, right? That's been relieved. So that's why for many of you, your life has started to take a dramatic turn into the positive. And for some of you, you're really having a hard time trusting that because it's like, it's too good to be true. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? And that's not where we are anymore. That soul contract has, again, it's expired. It's been rewritten. And I don't know what the third thing I said was. We'll have to rewatch it. But that's what's going on. And so now they're asking you to stand firm as your new contract is being written, as your new contract is being agreed upon with your higher self. Or yeah, you're either writing your new contract, you're taking on a new contract, something about your contract that is changing in some way. And so this lion heart is coming in to help you have the strength, the conviction, the wherewithal to not let anything right now that is trying to tip you over, trying to knock you off course. And maybe that's why I started this whole video. For those of you coming on late, feel free to rewatch the beginning. I really talked about my health journey the last couple of years and also a little bit about the family journey that I've been on. And it's totally shifted, right? So things are really opening up. And I feel like that's what's going on for all of you, that things are really starting to open up for you. But again, it's going to feel very different. And so this Lionheart card is coming in to say, like, stand firm. Like, don't let anything that's trying to throw you off course, any negative energy, any attachment, anybody that's being triggered by you and your mojo, because your vibration is rising, and that is going to trigger some people around you. And so it's going to be important for you to just stand firm in knowing that you're going in the direction you need to go in, whether they agree with it or not, whether they're comfortable with it or not. This is not their journey. This is yours. And that's what I'm feeling for us right now with this 420 portal. So with that being said, I do want to get some advice. And I think I'm also going to pull from the Ascended Masters and Archangel deck, the mega deck I have by Kyle Gray. So let's do the Angel Guide by Kyle Gray for some advice, and then we'll pull from the mega deck. All right. So we'll do a nice. Oh, awesome, Tracy. I'm glad. So, all right. So the two that I got, expect miracles. Yeah, things are changing. Things are not the same. Things are not the same. You're not the same. I'm not the same. The energy isn't the same. We're raising our frequency collectively. So expect the miracle. And the miracle is going to take you in a new direction. The miracle is going to take you maybe to an uncomfortable place because, again, it's so big. It's so expansive. It's asking a lot of you. It's asking you to fulfill a role or to step in some shoes you're not ready to. And that's okay. You can go slow, right? But you have to go. And that's what I'm getting, because the card behind this was no. And that no is all about staying where you are, about playing small, about staying comfortable, right? It's just not going to be allowed because you're not that version of yourself anymore. That's simply what it comes down to. You're not the version of yourself that you were a month ago. Your light body has been activated. You are ascending. You are stepping into your power. Are you ready? For some of us, we're not. For others, we're hankering to go, right? And so this is where really getting into your practices, your meditation, your journaling, your gratitude, whatever your practices are, because those miracles are coming, whether you're ready or not. And you've manifested them. But for some of you, you've been manifesting things that when they show up, it's gonna dump you on your butt because you never thought in a million years it was going to show up. You never thought it was going to come. So good job. All right, so let's see who wants to come in to help us through this. Oh, Shiva, karma release. The end of a cycle. Debts are paid. Choose your destiny. Holy cow, did I not just say that? You're going to be writing your new contract. There it is. Your karmic cycle is ended and debts are cleared. So for those of you, I'm really trying to get that to, there it is. Choose your destiny. Debts are cleared. The end of a cycle. So call on Shiva if you're really struggling. If you really need someone to help you kind of let something go or really close that door or feel comfortable in opening the new door, this is call on Shiva to help you do that. So, yeah, the karma's been released. There's your validation. So it's generational karma that you came to clear. It's your own karma that you came to clear. So just know that you've done it. You've done it. Or you're in the process of doing it. But either way, the beginning of a new cycle is going to be started. All right. Let's see who else wants to come through. Oh, that one really wanted to come through. Hope. Authentic reclamation. It's time to call back all the lost parts of yourself. So yes, call on Archangel Hope to help you reclaim those parts of you from all the time, all the dimensions, all the space, so that you can be the most fullest expression of yourself at this time that maybe you've been for lifetimes. Because we're in unprecedented times. Me saying your karma is cleared, that's unprecedented. There's no precedent for that. We haven't done that before. That's what this new earth is all about. That's what this time on this planet right now is all about. It's unprecedented experiences and energies and connections as we raise our frequency into the fourth, up to the fifth dimension, really getting into connection with our higher selves and our monads, with all the different spirit helpers that are coming through for us. So call on Hope if you're really struggling because you don't feel whole, you don't feel stable, right? That means there's parts of you in our multidimensionality that are in the other dimensions. And right now we need them. We need to feel stable because what we're doing is powerful and it takes a lot of energy. And so we need to recoup all of our energy in which to do it. So, holy moly, did not see that reading coming at all. But that's why I love what I do. And I really, 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 really plan on getting back to it in a more consistent way. So, awesome. Started journaling, has been so healing and helping. It really is. It really does. Because sometimes I'll journal and I'll write a whole page out and I just journaled about stuff I had no idea I was worried about, thinking about, concerned about. It was all coming out of my subconscious. And it really kind of brought me to what I needed to face in my present moment to help me move forward. And I don't do it as often as I need to, and I need to. So thank you. I will absolutely take your example. Thank you. All right. So there we are. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you were here the whole hour, I truly appreciate it. If you're just finding me, welcome. And all of my links are in the description box. Please, please, please subscribe. And yeah, we will see you next week and hopefully sooner. All right, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your evening, and we'll talk soon.